playoff season does include a conditioning program, and different players have different timelines. When do you get very, very serious?
I started last week. It was, I took, like I said, about a month and a half where I didn't really do much, just kind of let my body recover. I had a few bumps and bruises from the playoffs and those kind of things. So it's important to get that stuff back to 100% before I start pushing my body again. But now we've kind of get back in the groove of thing. I start working out 3 days a week and then move to 4 days next month. And then we start skating again in August, and the steps kind of go forward again to start all over.
Now is one of the periods where we can affect our hockey team. Obviously, got a draft coming up. We have 2 firsts, 2 seconds, so we're busy that way. There's obviously some holes to fill because, we did have a great year. There's no complaints. We had a great year, but it's not. Again, I'm not totally satisfied where I want to be.
Let me just say this: is that so we'll have 12 or 13,000 season tickets next year. This lower bowl is going to be sold to Ducks fans. It's about time that we get a little pissed off in this building, okay? And I mean that seriously. This is hockey, and all I can say is when somebody wants to cheer for an opposing team in our building, get loud and get really proud.
Obviously, improvement in the face-off's been a focus of our groups for the last while, and this year we actually did a lot better compared to years before. Face-offs, the biggest thing with face-offs is that it's an art. There's an art to it. It's not it's not the guy who goes in and is the strongest guy, wins it every time, and so we got to work at it, and we're going to keep working at it. I have to get better at it. I know that.
I was going to ask how you stay motivated when your team gets down.
You're supposed to throw easy questions at me.
Thank you. Oops, am I hooked on?
You know what? It's almost easier to stay motivated when your team gets down. It's when you're down and things aren't going your way, that's when you try and dig in and play better and do things better. And so when we get down and we try to lean on each other, build each other up, and keep going. And luckily enough, this year we were able to do that a lot. We had to come back, like Bob said before. There was a lot of games where we were kind of down and behind, and our guys kept doing the right things, and we got rewarded for it a lot of occasions.